Arguably, your landing page is the gates to your entire business. Because if people are coming to your landing page and that's a dead end, they're not gonna progress further down your funnel and they're definitely not gonna be buying your offer. So you better make your landing page a good one. Now, I've helped people build landing pages, I've built landing pages, and what I have found across the board is that a high converting landing page comes down to making sure you include these 5 components. The first 2 components are the most important, being your headline or your hook. So this is a bold statement that catches the eye immediately. This should be the first thing that people are going to read. So what you say or what you use as your hook and your headline is really important because it's going to make people do either one of these 2 things. It's either going to get them to take action right away, meaning sign up to receive your freebie or whatever it is they're signing up for, or it's going to get them to continue reading that landing page. Now, my pet peeve, and if you have seen any of my other videos here or followed me for long enough, you will know that my pet peeve is asking a question as your hook. So meaning, are you feeling frustrated by the lack of sales in your business? The reason why I don't like questions is because you're questioning your expertise and your authority. And for whatever reason, it's people's first thing to go to. Because as a reader, I don't want to have to question if I am feeling frustrated. Where if you're telling me I'm frustrated because of my lack of sales, I will be like, yes, exactly. How do I now overcome that? So with this tidbit alone, I encourage you to go look at your landing pages and see if you're asking some questions. Then the second most important thing is going to be your imagery. So just as your headline is the first thing that your eye will read, your imagery is the first thing that people are going to see. Obviously, we want our imagery to reflect the brand and have that similarity, but we also want our imagery to reflect what they're receiving, whether it's that ebook, that freebie, or maybe it's like a picture of you living that lifestyle that you're promoting within your webinar, as an example. Keeping it consistent on brand while still eye-catching. The third component is your description. And your description is just meant to give additional information about your freebie or whatever resource by answering these 3 questions. What are they receiving? What problem are they solving? And what can they expect to achieve or receive by downloading or providing their information? And component number 4 is a no-brainer, which is your call to action. But what you might not realize is there's actually 2 call to actions. The first call to action is inviting people to actually input their information and sign up to receive your resource. So this is most likely going to be included in your description, and it's just going to tell people to fill out that form. Then the second call to action is going to be that actual button that they need to click to submit. And some simple tips that do actually work to increase some conversions are having that button or the text in that button be in first person. So using I, me language, so that when somebody is reading that button, they're reading it as if they're talking to themselves. And this very simple example is, yes, send me the guide, or I want this. And then tip number 2 with your button is to make sure that you're choosing a color that stands out. Research has shown that bright red is actually the best color there. However, I understand that it might not be on brand, especially if you have more of that nude aesthetic. So just make sure that whatever is your brightest color is going to be left for that button, because this is going to work like an anchor to the eye. And the 5th component, which is something that people don't realize is very important, are trust signals. Trust signals are meant to do just that, build that trust by showing your credibility. So some trust signals that you can include are some testimonials, user reviews, things like security badges, and privacy policies. Those all show that you're legit and you are there to serve them so they can trust you. So now that you've built out the landing page following those 5 components, part of my Stop the Scroll Academy is providing people with tons of templates. And one of those templates is a landing page. I give examples and fill in the blank options for people just to plug and play. The majority of people who come to the Academy or enroll into the Academy are in the position where they needed their landing page to work yesterday. That's why I provide these templates, so you can just plug and play and get it working. How are you gonna get people to that landing page so that they can put their information in and subscribe to your email list? Well, we need to go back and consider, what are you actually sending? Because just as the title lead magnet says, it needs to be a magnet to people. So ensuring that you have that quality freebie along with the proper advertising or marketing of your lead magnet will guarantee that conversion, resulting in more people on your email list and more people in your funnels. So how do we get people to that landing page? Well, let's go over to this video where I teach you how to advertise or market your lead magnet so more people are coming to that landing page that you have set up following these components, so they're going to convert. I'll see you over in that video. Bye.